Wagwan? I tried calling you, but I couldn't reach you. I just wanted to know if you were okay. If you were really, really okay, If you're happy. Are you happy? I wish we could have talked on the phone, man, so I could hear your opinion on this or your thoughts on this. If you're really okay. But hey, if you're not, you shouldn't be afraid of dark days. Call me.
Hi Ruby. I go by the name of Majessty. Young and upcoming rapper, I guess. Out here in Nairobi, just trying to do my thing. And I like your topic because I actually been coming across it a couple times. I'm a very avid boxing fan, so I've been hearing a lot of this topic being discussed, especially around this guy Tyson Fury. He was very vocal about it, so it kind of inspired me, I guess, to be vocal. And it's crazy seeing that I bumped into your post. I just thought, why not? I never do this kind of thing, but it's an important discussion, and I don't think people like talking about it, but it's definitely a must. I think I try to, as much as I can, include it in my music. Not much of it is released, I'd say. Pretty unknown at the moment, but I'm hoping that would be a different story in the next 2 years. But nonetheless, this is still an issue, and for me it's been in the form of, I guess, the pressure that comes with the world and what is expected of a young man, especially in between the age of 20 and 30, and the timelines that you're supposed to meet in terms of your job or raising a family. And that's the kind of pressure that I feel like a lot of people don't address, and it's definitely one that affects a lot of people, that in turn creates a lot of bad choices. And lack of mentorship is also one I think is at least seemingly a big problem in Nairobi from what I've seen so far. Personally, I wouldn't say that is much of an issue, but in terms of that pressure, that's kind of where I would I guess identify myself with having a mental issue per se. Being able to live up to the standards of this world and follow your dreams, and all the pressure that comes with rapping in specific, being judged, and this very crucial point in a career that you kind of have to go find your voice, at the same time promote your work, and open yourself up to the world with your story, and being able to be very true to yourself and being open to communicating that in the music. I find myself very tired of listening to the same old money flaunting, girl bragging lyrics, and I find myself identifying more with musicians that are open about pain and their life. I feel like I would want to be the kind of rapper that makes music for people that go to work, and not necessarily like club. Of course I would want to have one of those 1 or 2 club bangers, but I would want to be known and be represented with the kind of art. I would want to be known as the artist that took someone through a painful time in their life, using my own life as an example. Early on in my life, I think the biggest issue, I guess, was financial instability with my family, but that has soon changed, because I guess it kind of did something to me mentally, and in the sense of vying to never be financially insecure. I feel like I'm heading in the right way, but that is definitely a big issue that a lot of people deal with. especially when it comes to that timeline I was referring to just a couple minutes ago, you know, with the pressures that come with having to be this at a certain time, do this at a certain age. I'm sure a lot of girls feel the same way, especially when it comes to marriage, you know, the expectation for them to get a man and the pressure that is not addressed, you know, being okay with yourself, being okay with your time, competing with yourself. That would be the biggest issue I feel I would want to share with the world in terms of how to overcome it. I mean, I don't have the keys, but that is definitely something I identify as a big problem in a lot of youth, a lot of men, and I would definitely want to be a part of changing that for a lot of guys, especially through the music, because you know that's a very powerful way to get through to somebody.
It's the messenger.
Talk about dark days. Nimeamka na hangover na dunga dark shades, trying to hide my black face, I must say. Nimetoka kukimbizana kwa hii rat race. We in the last days, not talking about revelation but a revolution, a solution to mental